Hello friends, this is Praveen Vishwakarma and today we are going to start with Java programming tutorial series. This course or the series of the tutorials are basically designed for the beginners. At the end of this course, we can say that the learner will be able to code in Java perfectly. So today we are just going to have an overview of Java programming language. So let's go through it. So coming to the overview of Java language, to code in Java, obviously we're gonna need a PC, an editor, and a JDK installed in it. Don't worry about the installation, we shall go through it in the upcoming videos. So please stay tuned. So in this video, we are going to use an editor called Notepad++. The one which is blinking on the screen. This is Notepad++, and this is how it looks. This is a basic Java program, and this is the white space where you're going to write your code down there. The editor is the place where we can write and edit the code anytime. This is an editor which is Notepad++, and we're going to use it throughout the programming tutorials. So let's go through a quick introduction of Java. So Java is a general purpose object-oriented programming language. We can develop two types of Java programs, that is standalone applications and web applets. We'll be covering both. You don't worry about object-oriented programming. You'll understand it by step as we go further. So we shall also discuss some basic elements of Java programming language in this video itself. We're just also going to show some a bit of example so that you will be cleared with the concepts before starting up. So let's go through some basic elements which are required to be known before starting up coding. So a Java program is basically a collection of class. Now wondering what is a class? Class is basically a thing. I can show it down here. This is a class, and this is the opening and closing of the same, and anything that you're going to write, the code should be inside this place. That's the opening and the closing, between the opening and the closing of the class. Wondering what might be? So we will go through it soon. So a smallest individual unit in a program are known as tokens. So there are 5 types of tokens. So what they are, we're going to just describe it in a quick manner like that. Java tokens. So there are 5 types of Java tokens that are reserved keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, and separators. So first of all, we would be going through the reserved keywords. Now taking an example of this program which is written in Java, you can say the keywords are the reserved words through which the system is going to be identifying. So no one can take that place. So for example, class, public, static, void, main, such words are already reserved, and none other can take the place of that. So that are known as reserved keywords. So for example, reserved keywords would be like class, void, etc. So these are the words which cannot be changed. They are already reserved and they are permanent. So coming to the identifiers. Now identifiers are programmer designed tokens. So what we are going to write it as a user defined thing, that is called an identifier. So you're going to name the class, like I have named the class as ABC. This is the user defined thing. The programmer is defining the class name. So this we can say it is a identifier, somewhat like naming the class or something else, etc. So the next one are literals. Now what are literals? Literals in Java are a sequence of characters. So literals are something that in which you're gonna store something. Like here I've used int. You might be thinking, what is int? It's an integer. So there are many kinds of literals, like the literals like integer, character, and you can say float, etc. There are many. So these are the words which we use in our daily life, like integer, character, float, and something else. So in computer, in Java, we're gonna name this as, for integer we're gonna name it as int, for character which we are gonna name it as char, and for float we're gonna name it as float. So there are many others also, so when we go through the videos we will understand it properly. So declaring it like this would be that we are gonna our intention would be that we are gonna store something in this format. So float means something in decimal, character means a single letter, integer can be a number. Okay, that's all with the literals. Once we go forward with the upcoming tutorials, it would be clear with you. So next one is operators. Now operators, you might be familiar with this. Operators are somewhat like plus, minus, division or multiplication, etc., etc. There are many operators which are available. Even equal to is an operator which we have used in this programming, in this program itself. You can see over here there is an equal sign which has been placed down there. So that's an operator. Now what are separators? Separators, the word itself means it's gonna separate the word. Like where in this commonly you can see I've used a semicolon down here, I've used a semicolon down here, I've used a semicolon down here. So 3 semicolons. What would be the purpose of this? So every statement which we're going to write in Java would be ending with an semicolon. There are some specific places where we don't use a semicolon to end it up. That will be clear in the upcoming tutorials. So we use semicolon to separate the line from the other lines. So separators can be a semicolon. There is a quick introduction about Java and Java tokens, some elements, and in the next tutorial we would be coming with the installation, and we would be starting with our programming. So that's all with this video. Please do like the video, subscribe it, share it as many as you can, because we're gonna start it from the starting, so it will be beneficial for your friends itself also. So please do share it also, and if you have any doubts on the upcoming videos or any doubts, you can just comment it down. Thank you for watching, guys. See you later in the next video. Bye bye.